Campbell's short story, For Sentimental Reasons, starring Stella Adler of the New York stage, brought to you by Campbell's Tomato Juice, the largest selling tomato juice in America. Hi, neighbor. Hey, some job mowing all that lawn of yours, eh?
Hi, Nelson. You said it. Some job is right. Boy, am I hot and tired and thirsty.
Thirsty, eh? Well, look. Didn't you tell me you and Ellen had switched to Campbell's tomato juice?
Sure. In honor of Nelson Case and Campbell's tomato juice. Mighty good breakfast beginner, too, that Campbell's tomato juice.
Well, right, but looky, my good neighbor. That same Campbell's tomato juice is also just about the grandest summertime or anytime thirst quencher you ever tasted. Not too sweet, you know, and not too tart, so its fresh tomato flavor makes it a natural, believe me. Say, look here. If Ellen's the wife I know she is, there's a can of Campbell's tomato juice in your refrigerator right now, tucked up against the freezing compartment, wouldn't you say?
You're right, yep. That's where Ellen keeps our Campbell's tomato juice, handy in the refrigerator.
Well, then, just imagine that you're holding a tall glass of it right now and letting it trickle down your throat this very minute, cold and fresh tasting. And hey, Bill, I haven't finished. Where are you going? Oh, I get it. Hey, Bill, tell Ellen we both think she's a smart girl for keeping Campbell's tomato juice on hand. So long. And now, your Campbell's short story, For Sentimental Reasons. For Sentimental Reasons, the tale of a young couple who thought they knew what they wanted. Starring Stella Adler as Sue, with Charles Carroll of Valiant Lady as Dick, and Brad Barker as Jeremiah. Sue and Dick Page had come to the parting of the way. That was one thing, at least, on which they agreed. And as Linda Archer, Sue's best friend, would have told you, that was the one thing they never should have agreed on. But it was done, and Sue and Dick were in the midst of that last conference before the actual separation.
I have no interest whatever in where you go, Dick. You go where you like. I'll stay here with Jeremiah.
My dear, practically ex-wife, Jeremiah goes where I go.
He does nothing of the sort.
Jeremiah will be happier
He
with me.
will not.
The trouble with you is you don't understand dogs.
The trouble with you is you don't understand anything.
Nevertheless, Jeremiah comes with me.
He stays here.
Now, I don't want to argue any more with you, Sue, but Jeremiah stays with me. Here, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Now, you said, yes,
Come
here.
here,
Come on.
baby. Come on, Jeremiah.
Wait now. We'll let Jeremiah settle this himself.
What do you mean?
We'll each call him and see who he comes to.
Oh, all right. Come here, Jeremiah. Here, baby. There, you see. Good boy, Jeremiah.
Oh, yeah? Here, Jeremiah, boy. Yeah. See who we love? Attaboy, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, come here. There you are. There you are, my little baby. This is when to stay with his mummy.
Is that the way to talk to him? Come here, Jeremiah. Come here, you see?
Come here, Jeremiah.
No, come here, Jeremiah.
Oh, shut up, Dick. Now, what are we going to do now?
Well, I suppose we're going to have to divide him along with the rest of the wedding presents.
Cut him in two?
Oh, don't be silly. I mean, you keep him part of the time, and I keep him part of the time.
Oh, you mean share his custody, like children.
And so that was that. And Dick left him in Sue's custody for the first week. Well, a night or two later, Sue's friend Linda Archer came over for dinner. Linda's the one who thought this separation idea was pretty silly, you remember. And besides, she was the one who gave Jeremiah to Sue and Dick in the first place. So they were sitting talking.
You're not really going to go through with the divorce, though, Sue.
I certainly am, Linda.
You know, I don't believe you want to do that at all.
I do, too.
Well, Dick doesn't.
Dick's the one that suggested it.
I think you're both young idiots.
We've made up our minds, Linda.
Fool.
Oh, well, we have.
What are you going to do about Jeremiah?
We're going to share.
Well, hello there, Jeremiah, old fellow.
Hello, Jeremiah.
Got in your mouth.
Oh, it's one of Dick's house clippers.
Why, you clever dog.
Oh, Jeremiah.
There, now. I told you didn't mean this separation. humiliation thing, crying over an old slipper of Dick's that way.
I'm not crying about Dick. I'm just sorry for Jeremiah.
So the next day, still feeling sorry for Jeremiah, Sue decided to make it up to him a little by taking him shopping with her. And Jeremiah liked that fine, sitting alongside her in the roadster, sniffing the air in style. And then they drew up at the butcher shop, and Jeremiah nearly went crazy.
Now, quiet, Jeremiah. Honey, quiet. Mommy will come back with a nice, great big pork chop for a fine fellow. Now you sit nice and quiet in the car, and Mommy will be right back.
It was only a few minutes, really. Time enough to buy a pound of bacon and some hamburger for tonight's supper and the largest pork chop in the shop for Jeremiah. But when Sue came back to the car...
Well, now, nice big old pork chop for a fine fella. Jeremiah? Jeremiah? Oh, he's gone. Jeremiah! Jeremiah! Oh, dear, where are you?
Lost the dog, lady?
Dick. Oh, you found him.
What's the idea of letting him run around loose?
I didn't let him run around loose. He jumped out of the car.
You didn't fasten his leash to the steering wheel like I always told you.
I don't have to do what you tell me anymore. I'll have you understand.
Well, you better take care of Jeremiah. If you lose him, I'll sue you.
I'm not going to lose him. I love him. Here, baby. Here's the pork chop.
That pork chop's on good for him.
It's a nice pork chop, baby.
Well, you better not lose him. If it hadn't been for me today,
All right. Thank you, then. Now, if you'll take your foot off my car, I'll drive Jeremiah home. Move over, Jeremiah.
Time to the steering post.
I will not.
And don't forget either that he's mine next week. Goodbye, Jeremiah.
So then it was next week, and Linda Archer volunteered to take Jeremiah over to Dick's place because Sue simply couldn't bring herself to go back to the apartment even to deliver Jeremiah. And 2 days went by, and Sue was pretty lonesome. Then the phone rang.
Hello?
Hello, darling. Hello, Sue. Say, listen, I thought I was to have Jeremiah all week.
What are you talking about?
When he ran away from you, I brought him back. Seems to me the least you can do it.
You mean Jeremiah isn't there?
You know doggone well he is.
Oh, Dick, no.
Oh, Sue, yes. Now, listen, bring him back here.
Oh, but I haven't got him, Dick, honest.
You haven't, Well, maybe he's visiting the pooch across the hall.
Dick, are you kidding me?
I am not. Say, are you kidding me?
Oh, Dick, maybe he's lost. Dick, maybe he's been run over by a truck.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, Jeremiah.
Morning, when the paper came, the first thing that struck Sue's eye was an advertisement in the Lost and Found column.
Lost. Small white and gray dog. Color-bearing license number 1990. Answers to name Jeremiah. Valued for sentimental reasons. Large reward. Oh, dear, he is lost. Hello. Operator. Give me 963, please. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello, Dick. I just saw your ad in the paper. He is lost.
I'm afraid so, honey. Gee, I'm
Well,
sorry.
why didn't you tell me?
Well, it was my responsibility. I thought it was up to me. Oh, Sue, don't do that. Now, don't cry, darling. Sue, listen to me.
Oh, I want Jeremiah.
Now, look, honey, wait. I'm coming over there.
And so, to put it all in one simple declarative sentence, Dick did come over. And there they sat with Sue still sniffling.
But when did it happen?
Oh, last night, I had him out in the court, tied up, and the janitor's kid was watching him, I thought.
And you thought I kidnapped him?
Well, the kid said he saw him following a lady around the corner, and he came to tell me about it. I naturally thought it was you.
Dick, Why did you say in the ad you valued him for sentimental reasons?
Well, Jeremiah's more than just a dog, Sue. He reminded me of you.
Oh, Dick. He reminded me of you.
Sue, darling.
Oh, Dick.
Oh, honey,
Dick,
we're such fools.
I missed you so. Oh, the telephone. Hello.
Hello, Sue.
Oh, hello, Linda.
Sue, where's Dick?
Dick? Dick's right where he belongs. He's with me. Oh, Linda. Oh, what, she hung up.
Where the dickens were they? Come over here and sit on my lap.
Oh, Dick, darling. Now we've got to find Jeremiah.
Think what he's done for us.
If it hadn't been for him, we'd have gone on and got a divorce.
Poor old guy. I wonder where he is.
Oh, Dick. What'll we do without Jeremiah?
We've got to find him. I'll go down to the dog pound.
What's that?
What? It sounds like
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Oh, Jeremiah, Mommy's
Oh,
baby,
boy.
Mommy's
Well, look at
darling.
him.
Look where he here.
Well, how did he get here? Where did he come from?
Look, Dick, on his collar.
It's a note.
Stand still, old fella, while we see what this is.
Hey, read it, honey.
Well, first, listen. Look, you two. I've always given my wedding presents in pairs till I met you. Oh, it's from Linda. I bet she had him.
Jeremiah cannot be divided, and neither can you. So I borrowed him for sentimental reasons, and I am returning him for the same. See that you live up to them. Love, Linda.
Oh, Jeremiah. Oh, Dick.
Oh, Sue.
Well, after all, a dog can get sentimental about people, too. I'll tell you about Wednesday's story in a moment. But now, what would you think would be the fairest, most convincing thing I could say to get you to try Campbell's tomato juice?
Well, if you don't mind my horning in, Mr. Case, I'll answer that.
All right.
I'll be Campbell's, and you be Mr. John Q. Public and wife.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, here's what I'd say. We've got a good product here in Campbell's tomato juice. Fact of the matter is, Campbell's outsells every other brand of tomato juice in America. And that means something in any language. So here's what we'd like to have you do. Just buy 1 can of Campbell's tomato juice, take it home, chill it in your refrigerator right beside the brand of tomato juice you're now using. Then, tomorrow at breakfast time, open them both, Campbell's and that other brand. Pour out a glass of each for you and your wife. Take a sip of the other brand, then a sip of Campbell's tomato juice, and compare them. Will you do that?
Why, yes, speaking as Mr. and Mrs. Public, that sounds fair enough. But suppose this Mr. and Mrs. don't like Campbell's tomato juice better.
I'm not worrying much about that. My worry is to get you to try it. Try it and see if that fresh tomato flavor of Campbell's tomato juice, that tang and zest that Campbell's specially grown tomatoes give it, don't win you both over. There you are, Mr. Case.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended, but I think I've built up the case for Campbell's tomato juice, all right.
I think you have, yes. Because that's all we at Campbell's ask anybody to do. Just T-R-Y, try Campbell's tomato juice. How about it? Will you at your house? Each Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Campbell's Tomato Juice brings you Campbell's Short Story. Wednesday at this same time, our story will be Wrong Number, Please. This is Nelson Case inviting you to tune in Wednesday for Wrong Number, Please, presented with the compliments of Campbell's Tomato Juice. Now, please keep listening for the story of Martha Webster, which follows immediately.